What's up, Pokemon trainers? Tortito here, and we have some new missions for the new year. Now this one doesn't have its own event, it's kind of like missions. So go into your quest, and pretty much it's going to be 50 single player, and then 50 in the co-op as well. So I'm going to go to the training area, but for co-op, we can go, maybe complete all the story mode if you haven't done that yet. You can do the event, which for the event you only need 30, so you could grind all those out if you wanted. But what I really want is the training area. I haven't beaten all of the EX challenges yet, and that's something I definitely want to do. But the one we want to check out here is Marshal. And he, I think, is like the new easiest EX challenge. Because everyone has Mewtwo now, and Mewtwo's super strong and just destroys. So we're going to be using this to grind up the 2-star Psychic gear. And that will make our Mewtwo even stronger. Okay, so for the team composition, so one thing I like about this is, unlike a few of the other raids, you don't need, you need these 3, you have to do, Stone Edge this many times before, you don't need to follow a script. You just kind of go in, and you can overpower Marshal. So, you can lead Mewtwo, there's a bunch of different things you can do. What I like to do is actually lead with Callum and Esper. And the first thing I like to do is just throw out a Thunder Wave at the Conkeldurr, and then that will pay off in the long run. Because as we know, they get stronger as the battle goes on. Yeah, and then most people are just going to be leading Mewtwo, so throwing out the Thunder Wave. Oh, it missed. Yeah, it has 90% accuracy, so you can miss 10% of the time. But we get it off, and then we just bring out Mewtwo, and then we use Nowhere to Hide twice, getting our critical hit rate up, and evasiveness, although the opponent doesn't really miss you. But the critical hit is important, and on the right side, it's Sawk and then Medicham, so you use Psychic and then Shadow Ball, super effective. Then on the other side, it's kind of the reverse. Medicham is first, so you use Shadow Ball, and then Psychic on the throw that will come out next. And with a crit and your Mewtwo over level 100, it's usually a one-shot. And then just pay attention to what your partners are doing. If they're not attacking the Pokemon and it's got a little health left, you don't need to waste 3 bars, just use a Confusion to finish them off. And then once you get down to the Conkeldurr, you can try to throw Confusions at him to try to get him confused. Or you can throw out the Psychic and go for more damage. Another thing, you might want to throw out Confusions if you want to get to your Sync move faster. But pretty much up to you, and if you got all 3 Mewtwo's hanging around, Conkeldurr will go down pretty quick, and you may not even need your second Pokemon. Got a second Unity and my Sync move before Conkeldurr is able to use his, and that is how the battle goes. Okay, so I'm going to show the team I think is the best for this. Start off with Callum and Esper, do the Thunder Wave, and then since most people are bringing Mewtwo's, I'm going to bring in Roxanne and Nosepass, boost them up, and then switch into my own Mewtwo to clean it up. And with Nosepass boosting them, you'll see that they can take out the opponent with 1 hit. Alright, so just starting off with my Thunder Wave, then I'm going to move to Nosepass, use Study Buddies twice, that's going to raise the Mewtwo's speed and special attack. So once they get their crits with their raised special attack, it's going to be a one-shot if they're using Psychic and Shadow Ball when it's super effective. And then X defense, that's nice too because everyone on the other team uses physical attacks. Yeah, then everyone's boosted. All the side Pokemon are down, we just have Conkeldurr left. my ally Mewtwo's are boosted and super strong. But like as you can see, the team Mewtwo's are doing some big damage. Yeah, and you don't even need like the fully maxed out Mewtwo. Mine is level 111. Yeah, I gave him 14 of the potential increases. That was a hard grind to get 20. Congrats to the people that did that. I mean, I thought I grinded a pretty good amount, and I could not get all 20. Now, the other benefit of this is the 2-star Psychic gear. So the easiest one to grind before was the Grass gear, and then that's really good for Sceptile, who is definitely one of the strongest Pokemon in the game. But with this event and everyone playing, I think the Psychic gear is also another really good one. Especially if Mewtwo is going to be one of your main Pokemon, strongest special attacker in the game. So got this Psychic bandana, level 6. And that's plus 22 attack for our Psychic types. And the way that gear works is if they're not the same type, like for the attack says plus 40, it will give anything that's not grass plus half of that, so plus 20. So even with our max special attack grass, the Psychic one is stronger. As I said, you can pretty much do whatever you want. If you want to lead Mewtwo, that's fine. Boost up. Doesn't really matter which side you attack first, just throw out the super effective moves, and just look at where your teammates are throwing it so you don't accidentally waste a Shadow Ball or Psychic into the wrong target. Like right after, let's say the Salt goes down, you want to have a Shadow Ball ready. Then maybe if your teammates are also doing that, you might want to switch to the other side and start attacking there. Thunder Wave. Okay, he's throwing out a Confuse Ray right away. Because Xatu not really offensive on the co-op teams. You'd have to boost them up a lot. But since there's not 2 Mewtwo's, I'll just throw out mine. It's really good to have 2 Mewtwo's attacking at least. Oh wow, he's bringing out the Nose Pass to boost. Gotta see what's going on, see what you don't really know what these random people are wanting to do. If they're just going to be attacking with Mewtwo, or like this guy, he wants to run support, that's fine. Now the Lunatone, okay. Yeah, this guy is just bringing the full support team. And if you want to do that, that's fine. It works out. So we had Xatu, the Confuse Ray, Nose Pass with the boost, Lunatone with the boost. Yep, so, if you want to go all offense, that's good. If you want to go full support, that's good. If you want to run a little mix, that's good too. And like I was saying before, like, you don't need a certain team. Like, this guy's bringing the Torchic. Also a good support Pokemon. Bring the ones you like, whatever you think's going to work. They've been giving us a ton of gems lately. Like, I've not spent a single dollar on buying gems. I've gotten them all through the game. So, yeah, I did 10 Sync Pair Scouts. I got the Rosa and Delibird, but now I want to try to get this guy over here, Cybold and his Octillery. Some other 5-star Sync Pairs are also boosted. But make sure you go to the one you want. Like if you're in the A section, you can't get Cybold there, I'm pretty sure. Don't start off disappointing because I'm recording now. Yes, okay, there he is. We got him. The Octillery. And yeah, that's like cool. Like Holiday 2019. Alright, so let's check out his moves because Octillery is actually kind of broken. So yeah, we can raise our special defense, and then we can raise our defense and special attack with that. We've got 2 water moves. Octazooka. It has a good chance of lowering the target's accuracy. And then Scald. More damage, and it can burn them. Now look at Octazooka real quick. It has 85 accuracy, so won't hit every time. Or so we would think, because his passive skill, Piercing Gaze, can't miss. Hostile Environment, so raises the chance of inflicting status conditions. So the Octazooka can lower accuracy. It has a higher chance of doing that now. And Scald, a higher chance of burning them. And then if that's not enough good abilities, so he has a chance of raising one of your stats at random when an attack hits. So you hit them with an attack, and then you get to boost one of your stats. That's crazy. So random boosting stats, special defense can get buffed, your normal defense, and special attack. So you're going to be tanky. You're going to be hitting them with water moves, burning them, and making their accuracy worse. Very good Pokemon to have around, and 5 stars. Then of course, couldn't leave Rosa and her Holiday Delibird out of this. So this is a really good support move. All the presents, makes the move gauge accelerate faster and raises speed. So, I mean, raising speed already makes the move gauge go faster, so it's kind of like double that. And then you get to sharply raise a random stat. And then you have X attack all, can raise the attack of yourself and your allies. And then Drill Peck's kind of its strongest, super effective move, but of course it is supposed to be a support Pokemon. So with some new teammates powered up, I've gone through and beaten all the EX challenges, except Karina. I can't even beat her on hard. So Karina, congratulations. You are officially the hardest EX boss in the whole game. I can't even beat her on hard. I beat everyone else on very hard. I don't know, Karina's got the Sandstorm. I can't handle it. Because, Lucario's just throwing out mad damage, and Bronzong will not go down. But yeah, now that people are playing, you can go in, finish up the story mode if you haven't done that already. Try to beat all the EX challenges. And then get a bunch of gems and some evolutionary stones as a reward. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more Pokemon. And I'll see you guys in the next one.